Hearthwarming is a time where ponies from all tribes can celebrate when their ancestors came together in harmony. So in the future, when the tribes have been separated for generations, do they no longer have hearthwarming? Happy Hearthwarming, Phillies, Colts, and NB folks. But what happened to Hearthwarming? It's hard to believe that the same ponies who saw the other tribes as brainless, brain-zapping brutes would hold on to the story of the tribes coming together. Clearly the value of intertribal harmony fell to the wayside over the years. But that doesn't mean Hearthwarming itself did. Of course, we see the founding of Equestria as fundamentally tied to the holiday, but it might not be that simple. Even before the time jump, the importance of the founding to the season was already beginning to erode. Starlight referred to the Wendigos as mythical, disregarding the story as for foals. Referring to Hearthwarming, she said, quote, "I think to most ponies, it's just an excuse for silly songs and fun, not a day to remember some old story." Though cynical, I think she's right. Even when the Wendigos came back, ponies still doubted the original story. And as we can see, over time it's been forgotten entirely. But here's the thing, you're not just gonna stop celebrating because of that. Ponies could gather around other reasons to celebrate, or just for the sake of it. The founding of Equestria isn't the only holiday story anyway. Just look at A Hearthwarming Tale, the legend of a miserly unicorn who learned to loosen up and enjoy time together. Though it briefly mentions the founding of Equestria and has characters from all three tribes, the moral of the story has nothing to do with intertribal harmony. It's about the importance of taking time off to spend with friends and family, which can also apply to just unicorns, just Pegasi, or just Earth ponies. Equestria can keep the holiday without keeping the story that started it, if that's even how the holiday began. Just like how Hearthwarming may have continued after the tribes fell out of harmony, there's a very good chance that winter holidays were a thing before the tribes even came together. To see what I mean, let's look at another world, a mysterious realm full of strange creatures called humans. The biggest winter holiday for humans is called Tristmas. Tristmas. Huh? Christmas? Okay. The biggest winter holiday for humans is called Christmas, but it's by no means the oldest. The story of Christmas is only around a couple thousand years old, but humans have been celebrating around the winter solstice for millennia before that. Usually the celebration is focused around the beginning of winter. The changing of the seasons is a big deal for farming civilizations, and each one had its own way of celebrating a new cycle. Even today, there's tons of winter holidays besides Christmas. How exactly humans celebrate that time of year depends on which culture they're in. This applies to our world too. Hearthwarming as we know it is just our culture's winter holiday. There's also the Dragon's Feast of Fire, the Yak's Snildar Fest, the Sea Pony and Hippogriff's 3 Days of Freedom celebration, the Griffin's Blue Moon Festival, and almost certainly more. Maybe Zecora celebrates Kwanzaa. I'm sorry. But even within pony traditions, there may be more variety than we know. It just seems like winter holidays are gonna be celebrated in any cultural context. North, south, east, west, past, and future. Ponies may have lost sight of their unity, but I'm willing to bet their festivities go on. In fact, I'd love to see how Hearthwarming, or whatever they might call it now, has evolved in each tribe, what cultural flares they might have. Zephyr Heights seems highly commercialized. Maybe the Pegasi have a strong emphasis on buying and exchanging gifts. The superstitious unicorns may recognize a bearded old spirit who's always watching to make sure you're good. Huh, what if Star Swirl became Unicorn Santa Claus? Or Krampus. Anyway, imagine how all of these individual traditions might blend and interact now that the tribes are back together again. And who knows, maybe Sunny's adventure of bringing the tribes back together will become its own Hearthwarming story. Honestly, I can't wait to find out how this particular part of the culture has changed. But what do you think? Do ponies still celebrate Hearthwarming? What might it look like now? Leave your thoughts in the comments. If you liked the video, like the video. And if you want to see more, subscribe and ring the bell. If you want to support this channel financially, check out me and my sister's t-shirts on Etsy, or you could check out my perks at patreon.com/sawtoothwaves. And thank you so much to everyone who already has, especially my Alicorn tier patrons. The Nameless One, Equinox3141, Cameo Shadowness, Darth Sylar 12, Solar Scripture, Petrolhead02, Cyanax, Princess Starglow, Grim Eclipse, Torn, and this video's Alicorn of the Week, Colorshine. Congrats, and thanks again for everyone's support. Y'all helped make this channel possible. I'm Sawtooth Waves signing out until next time. Brohoof.